Hey guys, I'm really excited that you're here. You're about to get plugged into our amazing 60 and 60 system, and I'm going to teach you how it works. The reason I'm so excited is because as you start getting into this business and you start learning, you start reading and you're hearing about other ways that businesses recommend you do this business successfully, you'll actually start noticing everything that they recommend is recommended in the 60 and 60. So what we recognize is when we first started the business, most of your leaders that have gone before you, like you, most of us start and we've got life is full. We're working full-time jobs, we're studying, we've got other jobs, we've got kids. And so this system is going to really help you show how you can do this business in stolen moments. And it covers all the high-paying activities that you would have just watched in that video. So I'm going to show you how you use our system in the 60 and 60. So if you're here on the Babes in Business page, you'll go to photos, you'll go to albums. Now, obviously, you're already hanging out here on milestone 1. This is where you're delving into the deliciousness and growing your mind and growing your heart. And here in the 60 and 60 is how the system actually works. So think of this vision, this business is like, just like the orientation video that you watched. It really is a marathon. It's not a sprint. The only exception is the first 60 days when you're trying to get that rocket off the ground and get that momentum. So the system's really going to help you. So today is your day 1. So you'll notice every single day, you click on here, we have 3 steps that we do. We add 10 people, we do an action step, and we do a post. So for an example, this business is like an apprenticeship. You're really getting paid as the very first day to learn. So you're going to learn lots, and there is lots to know in this business, but we don't want to overwhelm you. So instead, what we've done every single day is we give you a little action step, which is going to drip feed you something that you're going to learn about the business, about the product, about how to use your virtual office, how to run certain reports, little tips and tricks on social media so you're getting the biggest impact. So every single day, you want to be doing your action step. And so the really cool thing in your milestone, hopefully you can see a little photo up in the corner, you get like a 60 and 60 checklist. This is going to hold you accountable so you can be consistent and know what day you're up to, because you really don't want to miss an action step. So every action step's different and they don't repeat. So if you miss a day, you might miss a certain or a vital piece of information or report or training that teaches you how to run your reports for a certain promotion. So make sure you're always doing your action step, and you can find the action step in the caption of the photo. The next thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to add your 10 people. So this might not make much sense to you right now, but the really cool thing is in the very first day, your action step actually teaches you how to grow your network. So you know how one of the high-paying activities was growing your network? This is how we support you to do that. So you're about to do a training soon that's going to get you really clear on your avatar, which is a person that maybe you want to do business with, or you want to do help with their health and wellness goals, or help with their finance and lifestyle goals. So every single day you want to grow your network, and you want to add 10 of these, and that training is going to get you really clear on who it is you want to add. Most people find that once they've done that training, that the person that they want to help is someone very similar to themselves. So once you watch your very first action step, get thinking of, where do you find these 10 people? Are they in certain groups? Are they following certain people on social media? Are they using certain hashtags? So you want to find 10 of them every single day and just start a conversation with them. And so the beauty of this business is that all we're getting paid to do is make friendships. You're just collecting friendships. And so think of now the way we do Babes in Business, and this isn't the only way, is predominantly through social media. So think of your shop front, your Instagram or your Facebook, whatever platform you're using is your shop front window. So you want to make sure you've got 10 new people every day walking past your shop front window. And the best way to do that is by adding them and sending them a message, having a conversation. So, hey, so-and-so, I hope you don't mind that ad. I saw that you also love yoga. I saw you did that yoga post. I saw you're a yoga teacher. How long have you been doing yoga for? I love yoga. Or, hey, saw you on this page. I love that recipe that you shared. Are you a lover of health and wellness too? I've recently started my own health and wellness journey. So you just, whatever your point of interest is, that's how you start a conversation with them. Now, out of those 10 people that you add, I can promise you they're not all going to reply, they're not all going to accept. So that's why we say add 10 people, because probably only 3 or 4 are going to actually accept. And the beauty of this is all you want to be doing is having friendships. making friendships, connecting. Like some of the best girlfriends I've met, I've made through this business, and it's because I've got really clear on who I want them to be. So avatar training is going to get you really clear on that to help you as well. So another cool thing with your adding your 10 people is just remember your intention is just to make friendship and have conversations. You'll come across in milestone 1 some lots of tips and tricks, like there's quality questions that are going to help you get to points in the conversation where you might know a little bit more about their job or what they're doing for work, and if they love it, or if they're passionate about health and wellness, or are they on their own health and wellness journey. And when you get to that point, you might know enough about them to authentically share the business opportunity or the program or the product with them, and your mentor will help you with this. But if you don't get to that point, that's fine. Like I said, it's just about friendships, and you just want to be having more people that are actually having exposure to your shopfront window. So you've done your action step, another thing I forgot to mention, guys, with your action step, it's really cool because it's going to teach you something new every day, but it's also going to cover off those other high-paying activities I was teaching you about before, about doing your follow-ups and doing your inviting. So that's where your high-paying activities get done here. If you're adding your 10 people every day, that's you're growing your network. The third thing you do every single day is you do a post. Now, what we do and what I love about this system is the leaders have gone before you, have put together this system because we know what works. Like when you connected with us and you joined us in Babes in Business, we promised you wouldn't have to sell, and you don't. You definitely don't. And that's how we do this. So one of the high-paying activities I was talking to you about in the training earlier was sharing, and this is how you share. So every single day you'll notice if you go through, we have different kind of posts that we do. So when you're doing your post, you'll see also in the caption of the photo of that day, they'll say, here's a post to help you construct yours. And you can click on it and it'll show you a whole album of templates of what people have done that day for that post. So these are here to guide you guys. These are here to inspire you. You can use some of these photos. They're there for you to use if you'd like to use them. But my advice for you guys is be authentic. The whole point of this sharing, and the reason why we are so successful, is because we've done this in a way that is a really good balance between talking about the program or the business, or adding value, increasing curiosity, decreasing resistance. So people actually want to follow you. It's not plaster this all over your wall all the time. Like you're adding lots of value, and you're somebody that people want to follow. People want to see what you're posting about. People want to see what you're up to. So my advice for you is have fun with your posts every day. Once you've done your training on your avatar, think about, okay, well, the best way, and like I said, most people find that their avatar is somebody very similar to them. So the best way to attract somebody like you is by being you. So like I said, these templates here for each post, they're there to inspire you and give you an idea, but be authentic with it. Put your own together. If you wouldn't use those words, don't use those words. Be you. Share your journey. So as you're doing a certain post, think about what's your authentic message? What do you want to share with people about what you've come up to in business? Or the cool thing about this business is that you're on your own journey. You're either going to be growing and on your own journey in health and wellness in the Emporium. So share what's coming up for you. Share what program, what resources you're using, or what challenge you're a part of, or what recipes you're trying. Or if you're doing a business post, talk about why you said yes to this. Like, what are you learning about yourself? What are you learning about life? What are you loving about the process and growing and learning? So be authentic and use these posts to share. You'll also know that we've created and given you some posts that we know are going to help you get great engagement. And so when that happens, we've also provided scripts for you. So for an example here, it's like, use this script for all people who inquire. You can click on it. Oh, maybe not this one. But you'll be able to click on them. For this one, for an example, read this post on how to respond to inquiries and use this script. So you can click on that. Okay, we'll fix this. Usually what you'll do, you'll click on that and it'll come up with scripts for you that will help you respond to people. So once you get your first couple of people reaching out to you, get your mentor to help you. This is the cool thing about it. But those scripts are there to guide you guys. Once again, they're just templates. So use them to guide you, but put your own words in there, make them your own. The best way to attract and connect people like yourself is by being yourself. So this system's a blueprint that's going to help you, because you know this system works. If you follow this and you're consistent, you'll get the results. If you know you're clear on your why, and the trainings that are going to continue on after this are really going to help you work out what does your day-to-day look like. So if you've got no time in the day, like I said, most of us are busy, and this is a side hustle when we first start for most of us. It's just working out, okay, well, where am I going to fit my 60 and 60 in my day? This is your non-negotiable. If you're serious about getting results in this business, if you want to get hobby results, treat it like a hobby. And for most people, for lots of people, this is a hobby. But the 60 and 60 is really how you use the system and how you get that growth and how you connect with people and help people and have lots of fun along the way. Don't forget to use your 60 and 60 checklist. That's going to help you accountable and help you consistent to make sure you don't miss a day. So your action step every day, you're growing your network with 10 people every day, and you're sharing. So if you're adding your 10 people every day, that's growing your network and increasing the people that are seeing your shop front window. When you're doing your post every day, that's actually putting stuff in your shop front window that have got people interested. So one day, if you actually post something that connects with somebody and they're actually like, oh, I want more information, they're going to message me, because I've already, when I added them, I already had that conversation with them and I've developed that rapport and I've got that friendship. They're going to feel more inclined and more comfortable to then reach out once they see something in my shop front window that resonates with them, to say, hey, Loz, I just saw that post. What was that about? So even though I didn't talk to them about that when we first connected about the business or product, because I've developed that rapport with them, that conversation could come up later down the track. Another cool thing too is, so thinks one day maybe someone doesn't comment on your post but they like it, you're going to come across lots of scripts that help you chase your likes. So think of it like if somebody came into your shop, just like in traditional business, and they picked up a dress, that shop front owner or the person, the retail assistant, would probably come up to you and say, hey, like, that's a beautiful dress. Do you want me to put that in the dressing room for you? It's the same thing. So when somebody likes your post, they're liking what's in your shop front window. So that's your permission to go start a conversation with them. You'll come across lots of scripts that are going to help you do this in the Milestone 1 album. But just remember, before you do that, you want to develop rapport with them. You want to do research, make sure they're not already in the business. Most of the time, you can just check out their business page or their Facebook or their Instagram. You'll be able to suss out whether or not they're already in Babes in Business or the Emporium. And just connect them. Hey, thank you so much for liking my post. I saw you're a lover of health and wellness too. How long have you been on your health and wellness journey? Or, hey, thank you so much for liking my post. I saw you also love the business side of things. I saw you're also a girl boss, or you're entrepreneur, or you love thinking out the box. What's got you inspired lately? So just remember, guys, that it's like a handshake. Somebody's come into your store, they said they're interested. Go start a conversation with them, but make sure you develop that relationship and rapport first. And have fun with it. This 60 and 60 is an amazing system if you're consistent, and just get out of your head and into your heart and know that you're just there to make friends. So have fun,